Hello everybody! Today we're going to be reviewing Dragoon V, Dragoon Victory. This actually comes in the latest random booster. The parts for it are Sting and Evolution. So basically it has all these blades and everything, and there is Tyson. Tyson is the owner of this bay, and overall, with old gen remakes, they've kind of been either, cool looking or just meh, or cool looking and not that bad. So you've gotten this Dragoon, and you got this Dragoon, and then after you got this Dragoon. So honestly, when you go through the Dragoon tree, it's honestly just been going up. So when you look at the other Dragoons that have released, when you have Dragoon Phantom, Dragoon Storm, when you look at these bays all together, honestly, it's really kind of cool seeing the bay change shape and evolve. You'll notice that the shape actually has gone a lot more aggressive, and there's more blades that hit on it. And as for the parts for it, just going over it, you go from extreme to variable to evolution, which I guess could probably explain why they picked evolution, maybe. I could kind of maybe explain why. Rubber tip, rubber tip, rubber tip. Honestly, for everything, the main issue with Dragoon, I think, is just that it has such an aggressive shape, and it'll just lose right away, right? And it's oh, okay, I can kind of understand why, Dragoon's not as good. But we'll do full testings in this video. That's why I'm doing it. So the cool thing actually about Dragoon is that if you actually feel the part on the inside, it is metal. So meaning the bit chip, right? The one that actually shows the actual avatar of the bay, the actual, so you can see, metal. So that is kind of cool. Gaia Dragoon was the only other old gen remake that actually had this little special thing. Yeah, and actually it's a little bit easier to tell now up close that it is metal. You can just tell. They did a really good paint job on the layer. So with how aggressive of the shape it is, I would honestly say if you're going to use Dragoon, really, I really just think these attack tips are probably the best way to go. Honestly, you need to have a dash driver on Dragoon, because if you don't have a dash driver, it'll just lose right away. And right now, I actually just want to take a second just to look at the teeth for the bay. So first of all, the only real fault that I don't really like too much is in general, just when bays are painted white or when there's a white part, stained easily. But the teeth for it, honestly, don't look that bad. Honestly, Dragoon actually has, I would say, a good set of teeth. It's just the issue that the hits that it can't take anything. It comes with a disc, which is Sting. So Sting originally came from Ace Dragon. Sting is a good disc for GT. Honestly, I would have liked it if it was maybe transparent. I'm okay that it's all, obviously I can understand why it's all white, and it's 4 stars. So Dragoon's already getting a little bit of my respect. So there's also Evolution. So the big issue I have with Evolution is that Evolution on its own is it's okay. It's not the best attack driver. It's just that I don't understand why they didn't give it Evolution Dash. El Drago got Zephyr Dash, Storm Pegasus got Quick Dash. Why not give Dragoon Evolution? For God's sake, the remake before that one, Gaia Dragoon, had Hunter Dash. So why you gotta disrespect Dragoon like that? Just give it a dash driver. It's well deserved. It's well deserved, and it's more of a reason to get to pull the Dragoon, because there's two reasons someone would want to pull this bay. One, you're a collector and you just want to have it. Fair enough. 2, you don't really care too much about the previous whatever, you just want it for the parts. Okay, so then after when you look at the parts, come on. So, honestly, just looking at the whole bay, it does look nice. Honestly, it does look the one thing I will say is that while I think we're up with the old generation, I've been seeing all the bays in the old generation and they just look sick. And this does look cool. It does look cool. I gotta give respect to one thing. The old generation, the designs and shapes of the bays look so cool. So what we're gonna do now is that before we do the test launch or anything like that, I actually do have my scale right here. So with this scale, we're just gonna go over the weight for everything and just see, how heavy is this Beyblade and by how much. So actually, it's a little bit easier because we can just have the scale right here. So I'm gonna turn it on. It's gonna be a little bit hard to see, but if I do it like this, yeah, you can see. So now we're gonna place the layer. Whoa. 13.14, 13.42. Heyo. That was a prank, Dragoon. You're not that light. 29.09, heavier than Perfect Phoenix. 6.56, so I think overall I got almost like bare 50. Bare 50. Yeah, like it's 1 gram away from being 50, so it is very light. That's another thing too. Like there's no real reason to use this in the current meta. It's just super, like first of all, this is the stock combo to be fair, but you know what I mean? Like still, it's like easy. It's not that heavy. It's not that heavy compared to the other Dragoon bays, like Phantom, 34, 30. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. And you know, you get a big jump, mostly just because of the disc, I would say. But yeah, now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do the battles with this bay, and we're gonna really test it out. And also, actually, since I don't know if I'll say it at the start or whatever, or at the end, what I basically mean is that for drivers, I would recommend for this in combos. Honestly, try the typical stuff that people use for attack. Honestly, you could probably keep Sting, but I would recommend maybe Destroy Dash. That wouldn't be too bad. Maybe Dimension Dash on the tallest height, maybe. I don't know. It's like it's really tough. Really should just be taking. You really need to be picking attack stuff for Dragoon. Okay, so now we've got this stadium set up. So let us do the test launch, and this, by the way, is with a pretty much almost completely awakened evolution. Almost completely awakened. Actually, hold on. I'm pretty. Let me try to do like a really hard launch. Yeah, there we go. So, looking pretty sick, not gonna lie. So let's make it go up against the previous Dragoon base. The funniest thing is that it just hit like the Sting disc, and it just lost the burst. It's really funny too, because actually with Dragoon I would say actually does have like good teeth. Just the big fault with Dragoon is just that it can't take any hits. Okay, let's try that again. I'm gonna give the small one a chance, you know. You see, you know it's bad when a bigger and bulkier layer with way better parts, except maybe like you know the actual Dragoon has extreme. But when you're almost completely dominating the other bay in every category and you somehow lose to a double burst, like that's bad. It's just one of those things where it's like, it looks cool, but nothing really else. I'm gonna do like maybe like one more round against it before I switch it up, actually. Yeah, because from there we're actually going to see how many more rounds they can go with. Okay, next up we're going to try the other one. It's like all the Dragoons just have the same problem. Like it doesn't. I don't think there's any way you could have made this Dragoon better other than not screwing up the one thing you do to all the remakes. Like, look, Pegasus remake, El Drago remake, by Dash drivers. And since Runes like has the attack driver, they could have easily done Evolution Dash, but they didn't. I don't know why they didn't do Evolution Dash. It's a driver everybody would have loved to have, but no, you know, do regular Evolution. Because at least if it had Evolution Dash, it wouldn't lose too much. It would still lose probably, but it, you know, like it wouldn't lose as much. Like that's bad. Why is it on par? You see, now I'm getting like flustered with this bay. All right, next up we're gonna do Trigger Fang against Dragoon. To be fair, Trigger Fang, it had to originally extend, but I gave it Extend Plus. You all know what? It beat Trigger Fang. Fair enough. I like how, like, you know, with the Ojins, they just look so cool when they're battling. Like, that's the one thing I will say, despite maybe the negatives for the fact that, oh, you know, these bays really can burst easy, and there's all this, there's that, like, it's still awesome just to see these bays, like, battle. Alright, we're gonna get this Stronzer now. Come on, Dragoon. I'm begging you, please win. Please, please win. Please don't lose. Like, please don't lose. You have one job. Alright, Dragoon. I honestly don't know what's gonna happen. It might actually lose to Gaia, to be honest, now that I think about it. I'm only saying it might. And it did. Congrats, Gaia. The one time you can win. The one time you can win, Gaia. Congrats. Like, wow. How's it looking right now? How's it looking? I hope I don't regret this. I hope I don't regret this. I didn't regret this. Please, I'm begging you. Please. Please. Bro, watch it not even beat it. Watch it. Watch. Watch it lose. Well, actually, no. In this case, if it's just because of bearing, that's fine. Okay, Dragoon. We'll do our last battles. Only one round. We got Imperial Dragon. Burst! Oh, no burst. Hey! Hey! Dragoon! Come on! Clearly, that was Imperial. Alright, alright. We're gonna try Dragoon. Alright. Against Dragoon. Not really helping me out here, you know? Come on, Dragoon. Come on. Okay. You know, Regalia Genesis, sure. Why not? Come on, Dragoon. You can at least beat Regalia, right? Please? Please? Aw, man. Alright, Dragoon. Should be like an easy win. That was actually kind of cool how it jumped there. I'm not gonna lie. That was actually kind of cool. It's not gonna win, is it? It's Valkyrie. Okay. Lord Spriggan. Meet Dragoon. Hey, you know what'd be funny? When Dragoon loses the match. Please don't. Dragoon, I was only kidding. Don't lose the match. You can beat. Well, you can't beat. You can't. Well, why did? You're gonna remake it, Bay. At least like do it some justice. Come on, Dragoon. Diabolos isn't even going that aggressive. Dragoon, man. Hopes high up and everything. It's just the Bay that loses. It's just alright, last match. To be honest, I don't even think there's really like anything else you would do for this to really like, okay, you know, Dragoon had a few downsides, but then after we put this part on it, that's when the whole game changed. Like, I don't know. There's no real point to using this. I guess I'm pretty sure it should be classified something like a Chozi layer or something like that, because it does have metal in the bit chip, so the MFB remakes classified as Chozi bays. I guess it only makes yeah, okay. So overall, out of 10, I have to give this I don't know, like maybe like a 5.5 or maybe like a 6, because to be honest, there are a lot of negatives to this bay. The recoil on this layer just sucks. It just sucks. But Sting is a good part in evolution. It's not really like the best part possible for an attack type, but it's like all right. I really just wish they gave it evolution dash, and like for the love of God, at least most of the rounds I wouldn't have lost as badly. Hopefully when they do more remakes in the future, they do it a little bit more justice, because as of recent, the remakes they've been doing have really not been that crazy good. Please, please, please. Is this really worth getting? If you do pull it in the random booster, I would say it's not that bad. If you pull it, like honestly, when you compare it to like other ways you get in the random booster, it's honestly like a decent pull. Like for an example, you all know what you see this Erased Bahamut, right? For like an example, I'm pretty sure this is actually better than the Erased Bahamut. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure, right? Pretty sure, right? Okay, it's not better than the Erased Bahamut. Alright, well at least you get Sting. That's really the only good thing with this, but that's gonna be it for now. This is really just more of a collector's item if we're gonna be honest. Like, that's what most of the remakes have boiled down to. Only some of them have actually been, I would say, somewhat decent. But that'll be it for now. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day.